Me's Leslie Chong this morning from Imugene. Leslie, good morning.
Good morning, Andrew.
Some welcome news this morning here, Leslie, with the Next Horizon Phase 2 clinical trial for Hervax. You've dosed the first patient. This is a good milestone here for you.
Oh, it's phenomenal. So the Next Horizon study is all about what's next after Horizon study that read out the OS study just fairly recently. It's patients who have progressed off of standard of care, so Herceptin, pembrolizumab combo, and this is exactly the first study we've ever had any of our product in a combination. So this is Hervax in combination with pembrolizumab. So I'm really excited for this patient and the patients that will be coming on.
These are gastric cancer patients.
That's right. So they've had gastric cancer, they've been treated. Some of them have had resection. They come on a drug called trastuzumab, or sometimes in combination with trastuzumab and pembrolizumab. In this case, they failed off of Herceptin. And so they're coming on to our study, getting that the tumor hot again with Hervax, and then adding a checkpoint inhibitor called pembrolizumab.
Just remind us, what are the primary endpoints for this study?
Well, this is a life. We want to extend life as much as possible. And in cancer care, what you want to do is, if you can't get curative, at least you have several lines of therapy in which to go on so that you can extend your life as long as possible until hopefully we find a cure.
And of course, you've already seen some promising results so far from Hervax.
We have. I'm just delighted. That was Hervax in combination with chemo. We're hoping that the combination now with a checkpoint inhibitor like pembrolizumab is really going to spike up that survival and the response rate for this patient and beyond.
Leslie, where are we as far as the phase 1 Vaccinia trial? You've dose escalated here.
Oh my goodness. So we've already dose escalated in the intratumor arm. So we're in cohort 2 at a higher dose. And now we've opened up the intravenous, so arm cohort 1. This is really, really, really important because now we're going into the metastatic disease and seeing that our virus actually can replicate and travel, that abscopal effect, and go to those metastatic diseases and infect those and implode those as well. So it's really, really important for us because there's no oncolytic viral therapy to date that shows any activity in IV.
Another big bit of news from you. You've hired a new non-exec director. Tell us a bit about them.
Well, so Dr. Jacob Dupont was the franchise head of atezolizumab at Genentech Roche. And then he went on to just bigger and better things. He is currently the global R&D head for a company listed on NASDAQ called Atara. He is instinctively in the fabric of oncology development. So he's been in this space for a long time. I've known him for a while. He's just a phenomenal clinical developer. So I'm hoping to learn quite a lot from him.
Now, I understand coming up in November, Leslie, there's a big immunotherapy conference in Boston. You've got a couple of extracts that'll be included.
So CF33 that expresses CD19 that we call OnCARlytics. This is the revolutionary oncolytic viral therapy. And when combined with the CD19 directed therapy, it then obliterates the solid tumor. So we're able to actually showcase that in what I call probably the JP Morgan or Comic-Con of immunotherapy conferences. And it's called SITC, Society of Immunotherapy of Cancer. And we submitted 3 abstracts thinking that perhaps we'll get one. We got all 3 accepted. So we're going to be on the center world stage of immunotherapy cancers and showcase. And this is the first time the world will see all the work that we've been doing for the last year.
Well, look, we've tackled a lot this morning, Leslie. Give us a bit of an indication as far as upcoming news from you.
Gosh, I think that it's going to be cluttered with news in terms of Vaccinia entering into the intravenous regimen. We've got PD-1 vax in combination with atezolizumab coming up very swiftly. We have the onCARlytics, of course, getting the FDA IND and then moving into enrolling patients. We've got CheckVac that's going to be taken into a sponsor study and dose escalating into cohort 4. So it's just, it's jam-packed.
Busy times. Leslie, good to speak this morning. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.